Welcome to the birthplace of college football, the campus of Rutgers University in Piscataway, New Jersey, where the game will be a little more technical, but no less intense than that showdown with Princeton in 1869. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the back, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bobcats have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Rutgers offense will get the first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes when guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Pulls it in. Turning it on. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
A lot of offensive coordinators script their first 18 to 15 plays. Who needs it? Forget that. Just come out and score right away. First possession, you put points on the board. You create some momentum for this offense and for this season.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Going for it all. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Heaves it on the run. Makes the grab on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Don't love the incompletion, but I do love the pass pro. Nice job winning the one-on-ones. We saw some double teams up front as well. This O-line right now, they're in a good rhythm.
Off the play fake. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Wants to throw on first down. Fires it down the seam. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes a catch at the 20. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration, everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the ground.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I like the way this offense is ending the first half. Like, putting a good drive together. I like the running down here in this area. You got to be physical in this part of the field. You've got a good lead. You've got a chance to go in the half with more momentum, continue to run the ball, eat the clock, and put some points on the board.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To throw, it's Navarro. Flips it out on the screen. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. On the move. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Bobcats will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And this offense has done a good job coming out the gate strong. They've been really, really good. This is the type of play, man, you can give momentum back to the defense, swing it back to the other side if you're not careful with the football.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up to their goal line. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten very little done on their first three possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. Pressure coming. A little release to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass, it's Navarro. Now he's going to break the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this. Now, kick is in the air. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do it.
Touchdown, Rutgers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off play action on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. the backfield, it's Mathis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Back to throw, it's Navarro. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's going for it all. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
And that is the play the defense needed to turn the momentum around in this game. They needed somebody to step up and make a play. That should have been intercepted.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. To the air, it's Navarro. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. The Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
And the Scarlet Knights will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Going to the run to start this second half. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. Looks it in at the 40. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. But will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the ball comes to rest right there. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Power football with the run. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just has... His night has been more like a nightmare. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Dropping back, it's Navarro. Makes the catch, it's Jordan. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Scarlet Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just feeds the running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. The give to the back. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The inside handoff. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. The Scarlet Knights are on the move. Leaves it with the back. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Scarlet Knights are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The give to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers!
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They go to the ground. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
On the ground, it's Mathis. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've gotten this drive going, a couple of first downs already. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll leave it with him. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Got it looking for a first. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot.
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
How about the bomb by the offense? The Hail Mary, they go deep. The defense knows it's coming. But where are they? Where is the defense? You got to stay as deep as the deepest and make sure this doesn't happen. The Hail Mary to success.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to...
Wide open spaces. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Pulls it and fires to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Carpenter. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. And the Scarlet Knights get enough to move the chains.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll go right back to him. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Scarlet Knights come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Raymond.
Man, this offense would really like to lean on this guy in the 4th quarter, right? They've got the lead, and you just saw his ability there, breaking a tackle. He looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. I'd expect him to get a few more carries here before this game's over.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Running back searching for a hole. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take the knee. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air, it's Carpenter. Here's a throw downfield late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.